Weather Channel. No place on Earth has better weather.
All right, let's take a look at the tropical weather. Things continue to be quite active. We have our tropical storm Claudette. That's right, classified by the folks down at the Tropical Prediction Center. 32.2 north, 72.9 west as of 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Now that put it roughly 280 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Maximum sustained winds 45 miles per hour, drifting north. Not a lot of clear-cut indication as to the path in the short term, and maybe even longer. And the pressure, 1003 millibar, as determined by reconnaissance aircraft this afternoon. There's the satellite imagery. First we'll go to the infrared, and you can see the cloud canopy. This is the high-level cirrus cloud fanning outwards in a circular pattern, indicating favorable conditions aloft for the tropical system to develop further. We've had a fair amount of convection, the flow of air coming in towards the low-level center during the day, then the growth of the cumulus clouds.
The Weather Channel. No place on Earth has better weather.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us here at the Weather Channel. We have our third tropical storm of the season off the coast of the southeast, and we're going to talk about Tropical Storm Claudette, and also take you through the rest of the tropics and talk about a hurricane here in the eastern Pacific. But first, let's talk about Claudette, since it is closest to home. And we had some hurricane hunters fly into Tropical Storm Claudette earlier today when it was a depression, and found that winds at flight level were 50 knots and winds at the surface sustained at 45 miles per hour. So it is now classified a tropical storm, and it is very possible it could become Hurricane Claudette. We'll let you know as soon as we get the update here at 11 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time from the Hurricane Center. Winds are at 45, again, drifting north. Now this is important, the fact that it's not moving, that it's just sitting there and just drifting slowly to the north, because what happened with, you remember Bill and Anna? Well, both of them developed and then quickly was shoved off to the northeast with a trough that came in and picked it up and drove it off. This doesn't have that happening. So this has the potential to intensify as it sits there, and actually it has an upper level ridge kind of building over it too. So a lot of things coming into play here. Water temperatures are definitely warm enough for it to intensify. We'll keep an eye on it. It's probably not an immediate threat to the coastal areas, but you have to stay tuned, because we'll let you know as soon as anything changes with it. Okay, so here it is. Look at the convection. It's really fired up here, and you can actually see some of the outflow here. So it's really coming together, and again, we'll probably see some swells starting to increase along the coastal areas here in the next day or so. So right now it's probably the biggest threat, but just check in with us here.
The Weather Channel. No place on Earth has better weather.
Glad you could join us here at the Weather Channel. I'm Warren Madden. Charles McCrae, my technical director, as we work towards the top of the hour. But before we get to the top of the hour, it's time for the tropical update, which we do at 10 before the top of the hour, every hour, from now until November 30th. And the reason we do it is we're in hurricane season, and we have a brand new tropical storm to tell you about. Meet Claudette. Claudette was classified as a tropical storm at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here at 11 p.m., Claudette is centered at 32.3 north, 73.3 west. That's about 240 miles south-southeast of Cape Hatteras. Not a powerful tropical storm, Top winds 45 miles an hour. It has not increased in strength over about the last 6 hours. Central pressure still maintaining at about 1,003 millibars, and its motion is maintaining very slowly to the north at about 2 miles an hour. So it's just barely moving northward, and you can kind of see that on the satellite picture here. You can see it is moving northward. Notice this is a colorized satellite picture. The oranges and the reds indicate higher cloud tops. And as you can see, the convection, higher the cloud top, and more likely you've got thunderstorms going on. So the fact that we're seeing a decrease in the orange and the red indicates that we're losing some of that convection, perhaps because it is now nighttime and some of the heating of the day is now gone, although it is over very warm waters out here over the Gulf Stream. Now it is drifting slowly northward, and the current forecast